Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I love you. Sending you a really big virtual hug wherever you are on the earth plane right now. I want to do a quick message about the next 2 weeks. So we are going to be watching in the next 2 weeks many systems, paradigms, and programs that are held in fear. All right. So they are based in fear. We're going to watch them start to collapse even faster, and they're going to feel like they're being suffocated. And when this happens, there's going to be a reaction from them. 3 reactions we're going to see quite loudly: more control, more censorship, and more fear. So here's what I want you to start to recognize. Every system, every paradigm, every program, everything is consciousness. And so visualize it like a cloud, right? Peel away duality and polarity. So we are programmed, there's a knee-jerk reaction that any system, any paradigm, any program that we pay attention to or that we tap into, there's going to be a knee-jerk reaction of, oh, this is either right for me or wrong. This is either good or bad. This is either Democratic or Republican. This is either CNN or Fox, right? This is either left or right. We pigeonhole systems, programs, and paradigms. We pigeonhole them into labels. And based on that label that we give it, we then have a reaction to it, a response to it. We aren't critically thinking any longer. We're not energetically responding to the consciousness. We are purely responding to the collective consciousness, to those paradigms, based on the labels that we give it in third dimension. It's a knee-jerk reaction. It's not our fault. It's part of the third dimension. But what I am encouraging all of us to start to do is to go beyond the knee-jerk reaction and the labels. Go beyond it. Go beyond right, wrong. Go beyond left, right. Go beyond Democrat political or Republican. Go beyond Joe Biden or Trump. Go beyond that. Go beyond the news media. Go beyond it and tap into that cloud of consciousness, right? Tap into it. And when you tap into it, when you get to the core of it, there are 2 responses, 2 consciousnesses that it's based in. Fear or freedom, and freedom is also love. Fear or love, fear or freedom. You're either going to feel restricted, contained, out of no control, no voice, afraid of what's coming, suffocated, right? Caged in, or you're going to feel free, expanded, safe. Right? I have a voice. I get to choose. This is creating this information, this message, this collective consciousness, this program, this paradigm, this system. It's allowing me to feel free. This program is allowing me to feel safe. This program is allowing me to have choice. Ask yourself that when you are paying attention to and buying into a program, a system, a paradigm. Is this paradigm telling me that I'm not safe? Okay, well, that's what's collapsing. That's what we're alchemizing. Is this paradigm telling me that I'm safe? That's what we're expanding into more. Is this paradigm telling me that I don't have a voice or a choice, that I have to do something? That's what we're collapsing. Is this paradigm telling me that I get to choose and that I get to decide and that I have a voice? That's what we're expanding deeper into, right? It's very obvious, the higher states of consciousness and the lower states of consciousness, when you peel away the labels. Okay, so watch in the next 2 weeks as these super dense fear-based programs, paradigms, and systems, the light is going to shine brighter on them because there's higher frequencies that the earth and humanity are shifting into. And when higher frequencies of light are held on the earth plane and in the human body, the entire frequency of the planet is increasing and the density is becoming more clear. It's more obvious. We're like, oh my God, look at this. And what happens to those consciousnesses, those programs and paradigms? They freak out. Oh my God, we're being seen. Oh my God, they're seeing through us. Oh my goodness, we're losing our control. We're losing our ability to manipulate, right? And then they start to get louder in their control, louder in their manipulation, louder in their fear, and louder in their censorship. Pay attention. I encourage you to share this message with all of the people in your life that are doubting or questioning right now what's actually happening. Because we want to look at every system, whether it's political, economic, scientific, right? The science community, vaccines, 5G, whatever it is, we want to look at it as a cloud, because it is just consciousness. We want to look at our knee-jerk reaction to it. Am I instantly going in and having a reaction based on the label I'm giving it? Oh, that's coming from Fox, therefore I'm going to respond this way. Oh, that's coming from CNN, therefore I'm going to respond this way. Right? Oh, that's coming from this person, I'm going to respond this way. Just feel into it. And if you go deeper, I guarantee you, you will feel one of two things in that consciousness. I feel fear, or I feel safe and free. Freedom. Try it. Try it out. Go deeper and ask yourself, do I feel free or do I feel fear? And then you begin to choose which system you're going to participate in and believe. You start to critically think, and you start to see it as higher states of consciousness or lower states of consciousness, which is what we're alchemizing. The light is really bad right now, you guys, sorry. Right? Higher states of consciousness or lower states of consciousness, which are alchemizing. Ascension means we are moving from a lower state of consciousness to a higher state of consciousness, regardless of your political beliefs, regardless of the scientific community, regardless of right or wrong. Lower states of consciousness are shifting and alchemizing into higher states of consciousness. And because we are in a third dimensional field, we create labels. Democrat, Republican, how cute and funny is that, right? CNN, Fox, how cute and funny is that, right? Right, wrong, black and white, good and bad. It's all great, but it's all purely consciousness. And it's either holding in its core a fear or a freedom. Pay attention. Break it apart. And remind people, how is this message making you feel? And why are you choosing to believe a program, a system, or a paradigm that is making you feel fear? Because we always have a choice. We always have a choice. And these consciousnesses that are being suffocated are going to convince us that we don't. And they're going to get louder. So instead of getting upset and angry over them, right? Let's lovingly, openly see them for what they are and know that that is what we are alchemizing. By paying attention and holding the higher timeline or the higher state of consciousness, which is I'm free, I'm sovereign, I'm safe. And what paradigms and programs and systems are telling me that? That's the ones I'm going to listen to. That's the ones I'm going to put my energy onto, right? It's a cloud. It's all clouds of consciousness. Peel away the duality and polarity. I love you. Pay attention to the next 2 weeks, the next 8 weeks. Massive amounts of more control, more fear, and more censorship. It's just breaking apart. It's just being dismantled. They're just freaking out. And that's okay. It's all okay. Because no matter what, we're ascending. No matter what, the denser consciousnesses are alchemizing. No matter what, this is happening. No matter what, those insane, intense, palpable, powerful systems that have been in place for thousands of years are being dismantled and alchemizing, regardless of what they tell you. I love you. Thank you for being here. See it as a cloud, break through polarity, break through the knee-jerk reaction, and ask yourself, is this based in fear or freedom? And then choose. I love you.